South suburban Dalton tonight, where the mayor is the focus of an ongoing corruption investigation. Tonight, a public meeting was ended early as a community activist was taken out by police. NBC5's Regina Waldrop is in Dalton with the story.
Stand and give this mayor your back.
3 minutes are up. Your 3 minutes are up.
Another round of passionate public comments and chaos at Dalton's village board meeting.
You're disrespectful. It's disheartening to see you. You have turned our whole community into, I don't want to use that word, let's say a circus.
Distressed residents and others giving governmental leaders an earful.
You look at all the greats before me, whether it's the Malcolm X's, whether it's the different people.
Tiffany Henyard is mayor of the financially struggling south suburb. She's accused of questionable spending and is at the center of a wide-ranging federal probe as well as a number of lawsuits.
All we ask for is transparency when it comes to our tax dollars and proper protocol on how it's being spent.
Also happening at Monday's village board meeting, a show of force by firefighters. They were trying to get answers about retirement funds, union dues, and health care benefits. Former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot was hired by trustees as a special investigator to look into Henyard's spending habits. Trustee Jason House read an email from Lightfoot updating her investigation. Lightfoot says the cost for her work so far under $20,000, but she says more work still needs to be done. And she says when the investigation is complete, which is expected to be soon, she will give a full account of everything to the village board. Reporting from Dalton, I'm Regina Waldrop. NBC5 News. Thanks.
Frustrations boiling over at a village board meeting in South suburban Dalton last night. An activist confronted a trustee about allegations of sexual assault. This is just the latest incident for a local government that's been shrouded in scandal lately. NBC5's Regina Waldrop, live in Dalton tonight with a reaction. Regina?
So, Stefan, that activist taken to the hospital earlier today after experiencing chest pains, but he is being held here at the Dalton police station after he was arrested last night. Outside of the police station right now, you have his supporters. They demanding that either he be charged or let go. And I just learned a short time ago that he is being charged with resisting arrest, which is a misdemeanor.
You go answer, and you gonna answer me. Promise you that.
More drama in South suburban Dalton.
You out of order. You out of order. Hey.
At Monday night's village board meeting, activist Jedidiah Brown tries to confront trustee Andrew Holmes about assault allegations. Brown rushes over to Holmes, then is quickly stopped by police. Trustee Jason House steps in, holding trustee Holmes back. Then, more scuffles with police, as it appears that Brown is trying to approach Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Police then push Brown to the back, where he's taken into custody, then arrested. Mary Avant is a longtime resident who was at that meeting.
There was no attack, a public official, but it was more of a verbal outburst.
Holmes is being sued by Fania Dukes, Mayor Tiffany Henyard's ex-assistant. Dukes has filed a civil lawsuit accusing Holmes of assaulting her and Henyard of trying to cover it up. Mary Avant says residents asked Brown to come to the village to help them get some answers.
We want to be here for support. He's not from Dalton. He's from the Illinois, Chicago area, but he has put his life on hold. Come here to help us.
Back out here live, you can see Jedidiah Brown supporters gathered outside the police station here in Dalton. And we are told that he is expected to be released at any time this evening. Again, he is charged with a misdemeanor, resisting arrest. That's the very latest from Dalton this evening. I'm Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News. Allison?
Thanks so much, Regina. Charged with resisting arrest after a heated confrontation with a Dalton trustee. NBC5's Regina Waldrop reports it's the latest incident for this small village where the mayor is the focus of an ongoing corruption investigation.
You go answer, and you gonna answer me. Promise you that.
Sharp words followed by a showdown.
You out of order. You out of order. Hey.
It happened Monday night in Dalton at the village board meeting. Activist Jedidiah Brown tries to confront trustee Andrew Holmes about assault allegations. Hours later, a misdemeanor charge of resisting arrest. Supporters gathered at the police station where he was released.
For some reason, this administration feels untouchable. They feel like they're above the people and above being transparent. And that's why, unfortunately, I'm going to continue to advocate.
Brown says he was asked by residents to come to the village and help them get some answers about an alleged assault and other matters. The mayor's ex-assistant, Fania Dukes, filed a lawsuit accusing trustee Holmes of assaulting her and Mayor Tiffany Henyard of trying to cover it up.
Man didn't know this man from nothing,
and he's here for me, and then they have him in there for something that they can visually go back and see that nothing happened.
My resolve is now cemented. I'm in this with Dalton all the way through.
Activist Jedidiah Brown says trustee Andrew Holmes did take out a restraining order against him. We reached out to Andrew Holmes for a comment, but didn't hear back. In Dalton, I'm Regina Waldrop, NBC 5 News.
This is an NBC 5 News exclusive. They put their lives on the line when people need help. But some firefighters in a South suburban community are raising concerns about the money that is supposed to be spent on their retirement and health care benefits. NBC 5's Regina Waldrop spoke with one firefighter in Dalton who's now demanding answers.
The ongoing saga in Dalton now spilling over into the fire department.
But when the mayor first started to run in 2021, we did endorse her, and then everything went sideways.
Adam Farrick has been a firefighter in the village for 10 years. He's also union rep for Local 3766.
We have a ton of concerns.
Most revolve around financial issues. These are some of the grievances the union has filed against the village. Farrick claims many of the village's 21 firefighters don't want to speak out for fear of retaliation.
And there's always that scare of retaliation of what's going to happen if we don't beat to their drum.
Farrick claims money taken out of their checks for a retirement plan not going where it should.
I pick the amount that I would like with taken out of my check, and then that money is supposed to go to Nationwide. It has not been happening.
He also claims firefighters are having issues with health insurance, which the village pays for. These are some of the documents shared with NBC5 that say premiums have not been received.
Members are getting claims denied, and we did file agreements over that as well.
Trustee Brittany Norwood tells us these issues are very concerning.
It's very sad. It's sad because for the last 3 years, my colleagues on the board and I have been questioning how the money is being spent. We've been fighting for transparency so that we can have the answers to these financials.
Firefighters say they've been working without a contract going on 5 years, and they claim the village is refusing to sit down and negotiate.
We all come here because we love this place.
But you just wish...
I wish that the upper administration could get it together and do the right thing.
The Henyard administration did not respond to our requests for a statement. In Dalton, I'm Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
Regina, thank you.